everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sean. Here is another week in review. The biggest news is last night / this morning, I finished the first draft of The Descent of Inanna. I started it new on April 10th, hadn't written a word of it before, and I stayed up all night last night finishing it. I was up till 6:30 this morning writing, fell asleep probably at 7, and woke up naturally at 9, so I'm operating on 2 hours sleep right now, but in an emotional and physical high from finishing the book. I'll probably take a good nap later today. In all, yesterday I wrote the final 15,000 words of the book, which is a pretty typical day for me when I'm at the end of the novel. I tend to write the final chunk all in one day. I think my record is 24,000 words in one day, but still, 15,000 words is a ton. My average writing day is about 2,500 words. Usually I will not talk about word counts at all. I don't like talking about word counts, but when I finish a novel, I feel more free to boast about my word count triumphs. It's a special day for me. Give me a break. Let me celebrate. So to polish off that subject, the entire book wound up being 199,522 words. I should have added 478 words to get it to an even 200,000. If word counts don't mean anything to you, the first iteration of the book is 481 pages. So to do that all in 2 months, 19 days, I think that is pretty rapid progress. I am very happy with this book. I think it's the best thing I've ever written so far. I love the characters and diving into this backstory. For my Blade of Perdition series that I never knew existed, The Descent of Inanna is a prequel to my Blade of Perdition series, which is also in the early writing stage. Now that The Descent of Inanna is finished, I can look to my next writing project. I am not sure what will be next, but I will post another video linked to this one if you want to click over to it, where I will discuss my potential next projects in more detail. Anyway, this closes the book on the first draft of The Descent of Inanna. I am very happy with it. In reading news, I read a bit of The Color of Money, and I started reading The Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy. Nothing particular to say about that book. It's just okay, nothing especially good or bad. In other big news, I finished 2001: A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. I read the whole thing and will post a review on my channel soon. I have a copy of the film 2001, which I've never seen before, so I want to watch that first and then post a review discussing both the book and the movie. Since I finished reading 2001, I added Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's book, Half of a Yellow Sun, to my currently reading list, but haven't started it yet. My big project at the bookstore currently is sorting through the completely unorganized aviation section. I look forward to working more on that tomorrow. It'll probably take me 2 or 3 days. I did 1 day on it last week. Anyway, that will do it for this week in review. A highly productive week for me, finishing the first draft of The Descent of Inanna. I am really proud of it and look forward to whatever project I focus on next.